Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Taco, and I'm going to be going over some stats on the Remington 870 shotgun. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are saying this gun is overpowered and it makes life easy. It's a noob gun and all this shit, and it needs to be nerfed. And I'm going to show you some numbers and stats that probably prove otherwise. So here, let's look at some numbers. Check it out. All right, so this is the Markofj's profile on Call of Duty Elite. As you can see, his most used weapon is the PDW and the MSMC. With the R870, he's got a 2.03 kill death ratio on 1,000 kills. With the MSMC, 2.86. PDW, 3.46 kill death ratio. 10,000 kills with the PDW. Look what he's killed by the most. The PDW, the MSMC. Now you have the Remington down there, which is in fourth. So obviously it's a pretty good weapon, but to say it's overpowered, I mean, you figure if it was that good, don't you think that he would be using that most? Maybe that's what I would think. But let's go ahead and look at somebody else here. Let's look at Xcal. Let's see what he's got. All right, so as you can see, we got Xcal stats here. And look, lo and behold, it's the MSMC and the MP7. The Vector he uses a lot. KDs are all higher than his KD with the Remington. Now look at what's killed him, okay? The PDW, the MP7, the MSMC, all killed by more than the Remington. So you figure if it was overpowered, more people would be using it, right? I don't know. Well, let's look at somebody else. Let's look at F1STACUFFS. This he's logged like 3,000 hours on this game. So let's check it out. All right, so here we have F1STACUFFS. He uses the MSMC the most out of any other weapon. He's got 7,000 kills with it. Let's look and see. He uses the assault rifles a little bit more. With the FAL, he's got a 2.67 KD, 4,000 kills. With the AN94, 2.6 KD, with a 1,870 kills. The Remington, a 1.7 KD. Now, this guy's pretty good. He tries a variety of all the different kinds of weapons. And one of his lower KDs is with the shotgun. I don't understand how it's overpowered. Well, let's look at what he's killed by the most. What do you know? Submachine guns, PDW, MP7. You got the MTAR up there. That's kind of weird. I don't know what he's been doing. And then you have the Remington all the way down there. I mean, so obviously the numbers ain't adding up for overpowered. Now let's look at my numbers. They suck, so bear with me. All right, here's me. I use the Remington the most, as you can see. 1,400 kills. Look at my KD, 1.5. Now look at my KD with the FAL, 2.2. Pretty much every other gun, besides the Scorpion right there, I have a higher kill-death ratio, okay? Why do I use the Remington? Because it's fun to use. With all these other guns, I can do better, but I feel like I get a shitload of hit markers, and that pisses me off. I want something that doesn't give me a lot of hit markers. Although I do get a fair amount with the Remington. All my other stats are pretty retarded, so I'm just trying to show basically what I think about this gun, you know, and the people complaining about it being overpowered. It's just so stupid. I mean, I really don't get it. And the reason why I'm showing these guys' stats, Markofj, Xcal, F1STACUFFS, is because they're probably some of the better players on YouTube. And a lot of people on YouTube take what people have to say literally. And from other players, I'm not going to mention, complaining about the shotguns, I figured you might as well go to the source and see the better players on YouTube and see what numbers they have and what they've been using. Because usually what those guys are using, someone like Xcal or Markofj, they're going to be using the best weapons in the game, no doubt, right? I mean, look at Markofj. In Black Ops 1, this guy used the FAMAS more than any other weapon in the game, and it was the most overpowered weapon in the game. Now, not that Markofj is a bad player. Markofj is an amazing player, but this guy is going to know what the best weapons in the game are. Okay, look at Xcal. He was using the Striker in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, that thing got nerfed because it was just way crazy overpowered, and even after they nerfed it, it was still good. So in F1STACUFFS, he tries everything, and he's a pretty good player. He's a solid player. He's been putting up a lot of good gameplays. So between these three guys, you know, some of the bigger names on YouTube, some of the better players on YouTube. I'm not going to say best in the game because probably some of the best players in the game ain't on YouTube. But you figure that if you look at their numbers, it's going to give you an accurate depiction of what is the best weapon in the game, what they prefer, what setups they're running, things like that. What they're killed by. What you're killed by the most in the game is huge. I mean, it lets you know Like in Black Ops 1, I was killed most by the knife because the knife, I mean, everybody's always stabbing, panic knife, and bullshit like that. In this game, I really think that they did a really good job of balancing the weapons. I don't see any problem with weapon balance. To say that the Remington is overpowered at this point is stupid. I know it's annoying to get shot one time and die, but look at it like this. Most of the time that you get one shot with this shotgun, it's pretty close up, right? Isn't that what a shotgun's supposed to do? It doesn't have the range that a regular shotgun in real life would give you. So it should have a pretty good spray up close, right? I think I'm right. Anyway, this is Taco, and I'm outie.